Hi everyone, it's Rachel with Rachel's Super Cute Creations, and I have decided that there is way too many scraps and things on my desk, and so I'm going to spend about an hour just using up the things that are on my desk, and I decided to just turn on the camera and share with all of you what I'm doing. And maybe do a few giveaways. So thank you for watching. As I said, my desk is out of control. So I have this little box, which I'm trying to get to. I have so much stuff in it, I can't even move it yet. Let me just see here. So this is my little box, and I don't know if you can see it. So it's just a little tiny ink box, and it's amazing how much stuff you can cram in it. So I don't know if any of you have something like that on your desk, but I've decided that today we're going to use up what's on this desk, or we're going to have to get rid of it because I cannot take it anymore. So this is all the stuff that's kind of been on my desk. And I'm going to pull out a few more things while a few more of our friends come in. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I am not feeling 100%. Not sure what's going on here. I think I'm getting a cold. So if you're here, just please say hello over on the right-hand side for me so that I can acknowledge you. And definitely we'll probably be doing a giveaway, so I need to know who's in the house today. Isn't it amazing how much stuff is in that little box? I'm still, apologize, I'm not sure why a car wants to drive back really fast. Hi, Linda, how are you? Thanks for joining. You can see, I mean, I'm still pulling out of this box, you guys. This is so embarrassing. It's just like never ending. Oh no, and this is like all bent up and ruined. See, that's why you don't stuff things in boxes. So, not sure what everybody's up to today. Finding all kinds of stuff. So we're definitely going to be doing a giveaway because I'm going to give away some of the items that are in this little box that I've been hoarding. And I'm still not done. Still not done. Look at, I found these cute little vintage cards in there. I forgot I even purchased those. I got those from an estate sale recently. So, okay. So I'm going to show you. My box is pretty empty now. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a couple of things back in there. This is my little So What journal that we've worked in before. So I'm going to put that back where I can actually see it. So maybe we can do a day of So What. I will probably do a live later this evening as well. I've been trying to come on Sunday nights and do a little live. I have a whole bunch of stamps sitting in here. So glad you were able to catch me. Here's a little journal cover that I was playing around with, a little fairy journal cover. Let me turn it this way. Oops, I'm getting frame. So isn't that cute? It looks like a little door, a little garden door. So I probably need to finish that one day, huh? Isn't that cute? All right. So the box is pretty much empty. And I'm going to start a little list of people who are in here so I can do a giveaway. So Linda. Oh, you're trying to stay cool, Linda? Well, it is freezing here in Michigan. So you have our heat and we're cold here. All right. So all I'm going to use today is what's on my desk. I'm not going to get up from my chair. I'm just going to use this stuff, and I'm not putting anything back in this box. So whatever's left, maybe I'll do some little packs to mail out for those of you who are watching today. How's that sound? Okay. So these are my little snowmen that I've been making, which look like this out of book pages. And I'll show you quickly what I did with those for those of you who watched last week. I actually took them. Oops. You know what, guys? I don't want to make you sick, but I'm going to turn this camera so that we're not upside down. Oh, why we're upside down? We shouldn't be. Sorry. Okay. And we're still not correct. There we go. So I took these little snowmen, and I made these little notebooks. And so I'll show you what they look like. And then I decided when I packaged them up, it needed something else to cover up this empty space over here. So I washi taped these pencils to match. So isn't that cute? So I took them and I converted them into these little belly bands. And then these little notebooks open up and you have a little notebook. So these are going to be some little notebooks that I'm going to sell at a craft fair. I might put a few in my shop as well, but I just thought those were really, really cute. I apologize, you guys. I'm not sure why my camera setup is messed up today. There we go. Okay, so just thought those were cute. Good morning, sweetheart. How are you? So that's what those little templates were for. If you didn't catch how I did those, last week in the live, we did those, so you can catch up on that. So I will take this template and I am going to set that to the side. But let's kind of look and see what else we have. So I was blessed to come across a lot of what do you call this? Upholstery fabric samples. And what happened was make a long story short, I came across this large lot. And so then I decided I just wanted the fabric. Well, there was paper around all of the pieces. And so it's like this heavy, thick paper with a sticker on the back of it. And I decided that that wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I cut all of the edge up and had these strips. And so yesterday I was like, okay, what am I going to do with all these strips with this paper on the back? And then I thought, well, you know what? We could make little faux postage stamps. So I think we'll play with these a little bit today. Once I get this stuff sorted out a little. This is a piece of ephemera from Calico Collage. So basically, I'm sorry, but I just turned the camera on, so I didn't really sort. So here's some scraps. Here's a collage card already made. Here's some collage card bases. This is a little notebook that I purchased from someone. So I'm going to put that over there. That's a little piece of garbage. All right, so here's some more ephemera pieces. Here's ephemera from Tim Holtz. I'm not even sure where I got these. There's some little flowers. There's some ephemera in a bag, some postage stamps. Here's one of my little guest check notebooks. In fact, this will be one of the giveaways today, so I'll put that over here in my giveaway pile. Sweetheart, I'm going to go ahead and add you. Anybody who's coming in, if you want to be part of the giveaway, please say hello over on the right-hand side so that I can get you in on my list. Basically, all I'm doing is playing with the stuff that was on my desk, and when I am done with the end of this stream, all this stuff is going to go out to you guys because I cannot have it on my desk anymore. So these are some of my little fabric pockets. or journaling cards that I made. This one I've already sewn on, but this one I have not. So we'll kind of sort that. Here's some more collage cards. And I always keep a pile of those on my desk. So also, I think it was last week or the week before, I did a bunch of collage note cards. So we'll kind of pile those up because I think we could use some of these faux pieces on those. So there's a whole pile of those. So I'm going to put a little rubber band around those. Hi, Shelly from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Shelly Smith, thanks for joining. I'm so sorry if I'm boring you all. I'm just trying to get organized. That's a piece of scrap. Okay, here's some more of those pockets. Let's see what we have here. This looks like something. Oh, this is the directions to my keepsake ornaments. So that I've got to keep. Put that over there. This is my tag template. And I have some scrap paper. There was this vintage feed sack fabric on my desk and a doily. This came, I think, from my friend Janice Stevens. More ephemera in a pack, and some stamps and some note cards. Okay, so this is what we're working with today, you guys. And when we're done, we're going to have some items. I'm going to warn you right now, my husband is working on our master bathroom. And so you may hear some pounding. So I apologize if you hear some pounding. And also we're waiting for a friend to come over and help him. And I'm sure my dogs are going to bark at some point. So just warning you ahead of time. All right. So I'm going to put all these scraps together. I'm going to consider those scraps. I'm going to take these cards and put them over here. We're not going to play with these cards. I just found this whole pack, but clearly those do not need to be in my box. All right, so let's get started. So I thought maybe what we would do is we'd start with some of these collage cards that we made last week, or collage tags. Some of them I actually cut into tags. And I thought about adding maybe some of this fabric to give it some dimension. What do you guys think? I'm going to turn you around. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out here. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry, guys, for making you sick, but my camera was upside down. I somehow must have adjusted it so it was upside down. So I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. What do you think? Shall we add some of these little fabric stamp pieces? I think they'd be kind of cool, and they would definitely give it some gorgeous texture. What do you think? You guys like that? All right, there's quite a few of us in here. Yeah, it does add a little dimension. And it's not, I just think it's pretty. And we could add it along the bottom if we wanted. I think let's use up some of these fabric scraps. I think I'm going to go, it already has blue, so maybe I need to go a little bit. No, I don't like that one. Go a little darker. So I'm wondering, I have so many pieces of upholstery fabric that there's no way I'll ever in my lifetime probably be able to use it all. So I was thinking about putting some of it in my shop. Do you think anybody would be interested in some of these? And I have some larger pieces that could definitely be used. This one this way. You like the staggered look? So like this. I'm trying to get them, so some of them are thicker than others. Ooh, I kind of like that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to apologize now. Look at, I don't know if anybody ever had this happen. I don't know if you can see this. Turn my light on over here. I'm so mad that my Fabri-Tac, it broke right here. So we're going to have to, I'm going to finish it up because at $10 a bottle, I refuse to throw the rest of this out. But we're going to have to kind of work with it. I'm going to apologize ahead of time that it might get a little bit messy. All right, so we're going to just add some Fabri-Tac to the back of these. And the cool thing about them is they have a pretty good stabilization on them because they're because of the backing tape that I could not get off. I love that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's kind of a patchwork. And if I wanted to, I have these Tim Holtz stickers. They're on my desk, so I'm not cheating you guys. They're on my desk. So I could, if I wanted to, add one of these. Let's see here. Kind of looking for something. You know what? This is just a number. Isn't that cute? I love that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please give me a thumbs up. You guys, there's 9 of us in here right now. If you would please just let me know who's in here so that I really do want to give some things away today. So I'd love to know that you're in here. I know some people just like to lurk and that's fine, but I would like to know who's in here so that I can at least acknowledge you as much as I can. So these scraps, someone asked, where did I get these scraps? And so let me kind of show you what I've got going on here. So I ended up taking all of these pieces right here and I cut them with my pinking shears. But what I have is, if I don't have a crash, I'm going to apologize now if you hear a big crash because I have to move some things to get to them. And there it goes. Okay. So this is one of my many huge bins of this. I got all these samples. I actually purchased all these samples. And when I purchased them, look at that, you guys. When I purchased them, I didn't realize how many I had purchased. I was kind of thinking it was just maybe a book or two. But it ended up being a whole lot more than that. And so now I have all of these. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them because in my lifetime, I'm never going to be able to use all of them. So I was thinking about sharing them with my friends for a reasonable price on my Etsy shop. And then yesterday I was kind of playing around. That's why these little postage stamp ones are on my desk. I was thinking, well, what if I just went ahead and cut them like postage stamps because those would be really cute. And I could actually kind of use them like that. And so I took all those scraps that I just showed you and I decided to cut them into postage stamps. Hi, Kat. Thank you for watching and crafting along with me. I love that. See, that's what I do sometimes. what I'll do is I'll just turn on the TV and see who's on there. Kathleen, Elliot, how are you? And Kat from Perfectly Imperfect. I love that. Shelly Smith, I have. Millie Hammer, hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. Awesome. So yeah, do you think people would want these little ones cut up? Like, should I cut them up? Should I just leave them in strips? What do you think? Because I'm open to ideas. So let me show you what I was kind of thinking. So my original thought for these was to take them and use them like a postage stamp in the corner. Or, look, wouldn't they be cute tabs? Let's see if I can. So this was my other thought, is that I could just take them and staple it. Look, and now I've got a tab. What do you think? I kind of like that too. These would be fun to just make little embellishments. Could do this one in the middle. Oops, let me go like this though, because the words are up here. And then we could always, if we wanted to, layer something on top of it. So I could take this little vellum piece. Let's get some more things out that were on my desk. Oh, look, and I have this little package of stamps. So let me pull one of these out. Isn't that cute? I could just take and put the stamp right over top of the fabric and kind of give it a, actually, I'm going to put it kind of wonky. All right, I'm not going to play with this glue while I'm live. I'll get the other bottle out so you all don't have to see me fight with it. But I'm so frustrated that that broke. Just a second here to get this little piece out of here. There we go. And then you guys don't have to see me fight with it. All right, there we go. And I need to use my little trick because, you guys, I'm not good at putting the lid back on each time. So I take and just put a baby wipe over the top so it doesn't get sticky. Isn't that cute? What do you guys think? Okay, leave them. So just leave those. So I have all those strips, and then I can also do some of the larger pieces. So yeah. So here's a little card that I made a long time ago on a live. So let's kind of embellish this one up. I love this burgundy fabric. I think it's just so pretty. You know what? Let's do this one. And I love, it's just kind of like a little cluster at the top. And you can add ephemera if you want. We'll add this little piece here. And there we go. It's just as simple as that. We'll put 2 staples in there. Cute or what? I know. Now I know to keep an old bottle. Who knew? I've never had that happen. You guys, I've probably gone through 50 of those bottles and never had something like that happen. I don't know if it was just a faulty bottle or what. But I'm really frustrated with it because as you guys who purchased those know, those are not cheap. And I don't want to waste glue. So I probably need to just use this one down so that I can pour the glue in. Might be the best way to do that. Excuse me. So I'm going to use a little bit of this feed sack since this is on our desk too. Oh, what did I do with my scissors? Oh, where are my scissors? Do you guys lose your scissors ever? Well, I guess we'll use pinking shears. So I hope everybody's having a great Sunday. So all I did is cut this in a little triangle, and I'm going to add this in here as well just to give it some more texture. So what kind of projects is everybody working on? Let's go like this. There's another embellishment card. Quick and easy. What's everybody working on today? Let's make this one into a tag. I do need to find a pair of scissors, you guys. Hang on one second. Let me go over to my other area. What I really should be working on is filling up my shop, but I just felt like I needed to clean up this table first. So I keep this little template in my box of garbage and use it for a template. So these little note cards that I collage, they also make wonderful tags. So there we go. And for this one, I think let's see, what do we work? Working on ephemera for multiple journals. Hi, Darla. How are you? I didn't see you peek in yet. Got to add you to my list, Darla. Who else did I miss? I missed L.I. All right, I'm adding everybody here because I'm telling you guys I'm going to start getting envelopes soon, and I'm going to start getting some things out of this desk and sending it to you guys. From my desk to yours. From my desk to yours, definitely. All right. So for this one, I kind of like this dark piece. So you guys think that people might be interested in some of these scraps of upholstery fabric? I mean, there's some gorgeous ones in here. Maybe what I'll do then is get them around and yeah, it's not a sale today, Darla. Sorry. I just decided to turn the camera on and use up everything that's on my desk. And then I'm going to ship it from my desk to your desk. How's that sound? All right, this is a Tim Holtz butterfly. And I'm just going to add this butterfly to the bottom. And we're just making some ephemera today. What do you guys think? Okay, Shelly, I'll definitely do that. That'll be maybe that'll be something I do this week, because I won't even show you the area that I have, but you guys, it's out of control. I'm trying to, I actually spent this morning working on some ephemera kits for December dailies. So those are going to be in my shop soon. I'm going to do a fall color one, but I got to get something that doesn't have this green on it. So let me get this one. Let's do this one. I don't know. Fall's kind of in the air here in Michigan, so we're going to kind of go every which way. Oh, thanks, Darla. Thanks, guys. So yeah. So these would be so cute. The other thing I love about these is you could just put a little note on them and give them to somebody, you know, just write a little note on the back. It's like a little piece of artwork. This one I'm going to kind of put Kitty-Wonky. I don't know if that's a word. Kind of stick that down. And let's see. You know what? Maybe what I'll do, I said I wasn't going to. Why don't you guys give me some fall words? Give me some fall words in the feed. And while you guys are doing that, I'll pick some of those words and I'll do a giveaway. But we're gonna I'll type them really quickly and then we'll put them on here. Some fall words or some fall sayings. I love to fussy cut too. Yeah, these scissors right here, you guys, I swear by these scissors. They're Fiskar Easy Action scissors, and they do not fatigue your hand at all. So I love them. Absolutely love them. Shelly, your desk is worse than mine. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't function well in chaos. So I have to do something. Have to do something. So this one I'm going to make like a little postcard. And I don't know if I have, you know, one of the things that I keep saying I'm going to purchase, and I don't, is I need some postage rubber stamps. I'm wondering why my drawer's not opening here. Here we go. Oh, I do have one. Look, awesome. So here's what we're going to do. Another little quick idea. Let's see here. Haven't used it yet. Okay. So I'm going to grab some black ink. And we just made a little faux postcard. Isn't that cute? So that's adorable. There. All right, what are we working on? Fall blessings, bonfires, harvest. Oh my goodness, you guys are going crazy here. All right, hang on. You're going to have to give me just a second here because I'm going to copy these. And I'm going to put them in a file here. Let me just make this smaller so I can see you guys. All right. So we got sweater weather. We're going to get, see what happens here. The interesting thing is when you copy these, because the feed is black background and white writing, it's actually making them with a black background, kind of like Tim Holtz has, which is interesting. All right, I'm almost there, you guys. Hopefully I'm not boring everybody to death. All right. Let's see here. Certain fabrics, Li. I need to sort fabrics too. All right. Pumpkin patch. That's a good one, Darla. All right, what do we got going on here? You guys, we're going to have a whole list of words. What I'll do is if you want these words when I'm done today, I'll put my link in there. You can shoot me an email in my Etsy, and I will send them to you in a PDF file for free since you all made them up. All right, let me just print a few of these. So, just 1 second. So I'm putting them in Courier New because it kind of looks like typing. All right, so I'm going to print this. I'm going to apologize right now for the sound. Come on. Fortunately, the printer is right next to me. Is it too thick? Is what too thick? Eli, what are you asking about? Is it too thick? All right, so there are our little words.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network.
I'm so sorry. Alexa's decided she's going to talk. Alexa, turn off, please.
I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network.
Oh my goodness.
You can find settings in the help section of your Alexa app.
Yeah, I think we do need to do a Family Feud. These are great answers. All right, so I'm not sure who it was, but who had pumpkin spice and everything nice? Oh, I see. So just maybe do a variety of thicknesses. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you definitely could do a variety of thicknesses. And you could actually stamp right on these swatches. I would use StazOn. So I don't know who did pumpkin spice. Shelly did pumpkin spice and everything nice. Shelly, you're gonna get a first freebie. Because I picked that one first. So here's the fall card, and we're gonna add pumpkin spice and everything nice. And I'm just gonna ink this a little bit to give it some dimension. This is so cute. Now my fingers are going to be a mess. Oh, thank you, Shirley. Some people say I'm too loud. I am a teacher and a principal, and so I just have a loud voice in general so for those of you who think I'm too loud, just you have to turn your sound down. Because I've had some people give me thumbs down because I'm too loud. So I apologize if I'm too loud for you. But I'm glad it helps for those of you who like the little bit louder voice. All right, so we're going to add the pumpkin spice and everything nice. But before I do that, remember we still have more scraps on our desk. So on my desk. So I'm going to put these on this coffee dyed paper. Oh my gosh, my desk is getting worse. You guys, this was supposed to clean up my desk. What happened here? All right, so did I miss anybody that came in that I don't have on my list? Let me know if I've missed anybody, you guys. Help me keep track. It's hard to craft and make sure you catch every one of the feed responses. Kind of move that down. All right, so we're adding this pumpkin spice and everything nice. I'll go ahead and ink this. And I'm hoping, I said I would only do what was on my table, but because Shelly inspired me with this cute little saying, I'm going to look for one more thing real quick, and it's within an arm's reach. So I'm going to say that that's okay to use. Let's see what I have here. So I have an entire box of vintage threads that I also need to put in my shop. But I have this brown thread, and I don't like to use, some people use vintage threads. Because I'm a sewer first, it makes me very nervous to use vintage threads. So I like to use them on projects like this. So we're going to add even a little more dimension. I'm going to add these little fibers to the back. And now I wish I would have, let's see if I can do it. Wish I would have moved that up a little bit. So luckily I was able to get it off. Would not recommend that. So don't do that at home, kids. Do what I say and not what I do. All right, I want to get that a little closer. There we go. So that I can make this a little narrower. All right, there we go. And now I'm going to lay these fibers behind it, kind of let them be a little wild. There we go. And for something like this, I would not use a glue stick if I'm going to put fibers behind it. So just going to add that down. And there is our cute little pumpkin spice and everything's nice card. Isn't that adorable? I love it, you guys. So that being said, Shelly was inspired this first card. So Shelly, you're going to get that card, this card, and a little handful of these little snippets. That's going to be your little gift. See, I told you guys I was going to get rid of this stuff off my desk. So congratulations, Shelly. These are coming to you, hon. I hope you like them. So what I do need to do, though, you guys, I need to put my link in here so you can find you can send me a message on Etsy with your address if you win something today. Send me your address so that I can put it in the mail tomorrow. I'll be mailing out a lot of items. Also, just so you know, I do have a sale going today in my shop, 20% off everything. So, Shelly, if you will, please, please, please send me a message right away so that I can put this. In fact, I need to grab some envelopes, you guys, because if I don't envelope them up, I will not remember. So please be patient with me. All right, here we go. So Shelly is our first winner. And Shelly, I'm popping these in for you right now, hon. So please send me a message. Send me a message. All right. Shelly Smith. All right, there's number one. All right, let's do some more, you guys. Let's do some more. All right, I'm going to cut, since I liked the fall words, I'm cutting sweather weather. So I'm not sure who had sweater. Oh my gosh, I can't even say it, you guys. Who had sweater weather? I'm cutting sweater weather. I'm cutting acorn. So whoever had these, let me know because you're going to be my next giveaway off my desk. Acorn. And I'm going to do apple cider. Absolutely, Michelle. With regular fabrics, this would work too. So, use up what you have. And I'm just going to give you all a little tip. Please do not get this much stuff on your desks like I do. All right. Who had apple cider sweater weather and acorn? Who had those? Because whoever had them is going to be the next one to get something fun. All right. So Diana, did she have all three of them? Absolutely. They would be nice stapled on a card. All right. So we're going to do another fall themed one. You know what? I'm thinking we might even do some clusters with these today. If you guys are up for it. You know I love my clusters. Because my original thought for making these was some clusters. All right. So I'm going to add some more of that thread, that vintage thread, since I have so much of it. Let's see what we have here. Let's add a little bit of brown. And I'm going to look for, I thought I had some orange in here, but maybe I don't. You know what? We're going to add some of this bright green, though, because there's some green in this upholstery fabric. So I'm going to add that. And I'm going to add one more color. Oh, I found some orange. Thought I had some orange. Look at this, you guys. That is perfect fall colors. All right, look at that. So I've got my little fiber nest here. I'm going to add that little fiber nest to the bottom. And then we'll add our little words. Let's see what we got going here. So we've got sweater weather. Look, I said it right, you guys. Apple cider. And acorn. No crafting, Virginia. That's all right. All right, so let's ink this up. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to add our glue. We're going to glue down all those fibers that look amazing. And there is another cute little fall card. Isn't that cute, you guys? All right, so Diana Sweetheart is going to get this one. And I'm going to pick up a few of these for her. And I'm going to throw them in a bag. Congratulations, Diana. Diana, please make sure that you go in and you send me a message in Etsy so I can mail this out. You guys, one of the most frustrating things when you do giveaways is when people don't give you your address. So I literally have an entire container, and that's another one of my goals, is that I'm just gonna take people's names off of them and start giving them to other people, because people forget to go and send a message. So go right now, and so you don't forget, and give me a message on Etsy so that I can get this out to you tomorrow. Anybody who wins. Anybody who wins. All right. So Diana. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations. All right. Let's do some clusters. Let's do some clusters. I'm going to put my lid back on this. And we are going to do some clusters. All right. So remember, I had this stuff over here. So I'm just going to start ripping. And actually, I am going to ink this up. So I have some book page here. Have some coffee dyed paper. Told you we're going to use up these scraps, you guys. I hope I'm not boring you to death. Oh, you're so welcome. Congratulations. Michelle, clusters are what you struggle with? Oh my gosh, clusters are easy, easy, easy peasy. Do not overthink clusters. I tell my ladies that all the time. I watch people and they want to like think and think and think and think about them. Don't overthink them. So this is a modern stamp right here. And so what I'm doing is just kind of grunging it up a little bit, just to make it look a little less modern. So I don't like that. I thought I was going to. I have this piece of doily. So we're going to tear this doily and we're going to add a piece of doily underneath there. I'm adding my piece of upholstery fabric. Let's get this doily to stick out a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Still have this feed sack on my table. Oh, the other thing I love to use when I'm doing this is actually I have a piece right here. I keep this long strip of muslin on my desk because I use this, well, actually I use muslin on almost everything. So there we go. There is my cluster. Take that, staple it. There's my first cluster, done. And listen to this. This can be a tuck spot at the top of your page. You just put that at the top of your page and it's durable enough to tuck. Oops, sorry. Durable enough to tuck. So there's one. Don't overthink them, guys. Do not overthink these. And use those scraps up. Sometimes when I make clusters, I even start digging out of my trash that's next to my, now not my trash that I keep food in, my trash that's in my craft room, because sometimes I just get so frustrated and I'm like, you know what, I just need to throw some things away. So here's some music page. And this is thick because I was using these when I was making my my little snowmen. So this is like 3 or 4 pages glued together. But let's make a fall one. So we'll add this on here. We'll add this, and we'll add this little fall piece right here. Let's get this going here the right way. Actually, I want to go like this. And basically, all I do is just layer. I want a little smaller piece. And then I try to find something to go on the top. So if you have a bunch of, sorry for the noise, guys. If you have a bunch of stamps, there's another cluster. That works well for clusters. Sometimes I'll use like little cutouts, so fussy cutouts. Now, you can also do just a fabric cluster. So all I did here is just layer 3 pieces of this upholstery fabric, and it creates a cute little cluster. And you can do something with it later. If I wanted to later, I could take and I could add this, which actually I do love that, so I'm going to do it anyway. But sometimes I just keep just, you know, fabric clusters together because I might want to use it for something else later. And so even if I don't know, it's a way to use up scraps and not keep those scraps somewhere where you're not going to remember where they are. But I mean, this can easily, whoops, that didn't go through. This can easily be added to a tag later if I wanted to, or to a top of a page. Awesome. Thanks for sending your info, you guys. Yeah, I mean, they're fun. Now, like, this is just a piece of manila cardstock. So I love to use manila as my base. And sometimes I just start adding, you know, papers. And so, like, here's another example. I have this page and I love this. So I didn't like the back of it, but I liked the front of it, which is why I kept this page. Otherwise, it would have went in my bin. So, but I don't really like those words. So all I need to do is kind of layer. Let's use this. I'm just using my Tim Holtz Distress ink. And then let's see here. Let's put this behind it because it already has flowers. So I'm adding this little piece of doily. We'll add it to music. We'll go ahead and we'll use this piece of manila, but we're going to distress it a little bit. Grunge it up. Layer, layer. Oops, let's go this way with this. Let's see here. What do I have? What else do I have on my desk? You know what? I have, just have to open it here. Oh, good. Thanks for sending it, you guys. Anybody else who's popping in here, please let me know you're in here because I'm giving away stuff on my desk today, you guys. All right, so I layered, 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 and now I'm going to add one of these little die cuts. Let's get a little darker piece here so that that die cut will pop. Let's see. Oh, here. We'll use this pink one. Let me put this here. And then we'll put this here. And there we go. Oh, we gotta have a bigger piece of fabric. See here. let's use this one. Let's use this one. There we go. And you just staple it, and it's as easy as that. Look at that. Isn't that it's a beautiful shabby chic cluster. And it's got a double tuck spot. You can tuck underneath all of these. All right, let's keep going, making those clusters. Told you we're going to use up all these papers. Am I boring you guys to death yet? So sorry if I am. All right, there's 13 of us in here, and I don't have everybody on my list. So you guys, if you're coming in, even if you're lurking and watching, I'm giving away this stuff that's on my desk. So please, please, please let me know who's in here. And if I don't have you on my list, I need to know that I don't have you. I'm going to get my vintage photo out. I was using tea dye, but I'm going to get vintage photo out because it's just a little bit darker. And I don't have to spend as much time inking in front of you guys and boring you. There we go. So this one I'm going to do kind of wonky. We're going to use this beautiful blue and brown. I'll use this one right here. And then I have this postage stamp here that I'm going to just, it's flimsy because I've taken it off. So I'm just going to put it on a piece of paper just to strengthen it up a little bit. And you don't have to do this step, but I just want to strengthen it a little bit. So I'm going to trim it without cutting the little perforation pieces of the stamp off. Just kind of trim it close. And I'm adding it here. And this would be an amazing one for a male journal or a gender neutral journal. Or someone who is in the military. So there we go. There's another cluster. All right, what do we got going on? Thanks for the fun. Got to fix some lunch. Had a wonderful day. Oh, thanks so much, Kat, for coming in. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. All right, let's just make some plain old fabric tabs. You can stagger these babies. Oh, I don't like that. So in this case, I'm just going to I'm actually going to glue this one. So I'm adjusting these so that they're not same height. And then I'm putting this one across. And then all I would have to do is take one of my cards later and just add it to it. Or it could go on the front of a card you wanted to send somebody. You know, if I wanted to send a little note to somebody, I could let's pretend this is a card. I could just add this to the top and add a little word to it, and there you go. You're done. So that's what I love about these clusters is you can use them in all kinds of things. Sometimes I will take envelopes and I will make, you know, just put a cluster the corner of an envelope. Isn't that cute? All right, we've used up all the book pages. For the most part, we still have this one piece of coffee dyed paper left. So let's finish using this up. So I have this, and I have this one little piece of book page left. So let's use this baby up. What do we have? Now, the other thing I've done before too is I have taken my cards that I've made, my collage cards, and I'll tear those up too and use them as a base for a cluster. So we can totally do that as well. And there's a very simple cluster right there. You can always add to it later or use it like it is. So remember, even these cards that you collage, use them in different ways. You do not have to use them in the same way you've always been using them. So let's do this. Let's use this last little scrap up here. Oh, of course. And I'm out of staples. Why wouldn't I be out of staples? I'm on camera, right, guys? Yeah, everyone's clusters are totally different, and it completely does depend on what you have in your stash and then how you go about layering them. You know, sometimes when I have lots of little scraps of, excuse me, you guys. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Goodness. When I have little scraps of like laces and things like that, I'll use those as well. And sometimes, you know, if I just keep them kind of neutral so that all I have to do is add, you know, maybe I wanted a neutral piece like this one. And this one's pretty flat. But you're using up all those pieces that would otherwise go in the trash, or they take up a ton of space in your craft room. And for me, it was taking up my desk space. Put another little piece of muslin in there. And you can scrunch up the muslin too, which I like to do sometimes, just to give it a little more dimension. And there's another cluster. So these are not hard. A lot of times I'll do these at night in front of the TV. Those of you who watch my channel a lot know that I don't like to watch TV, but my husband loves to watch TV. And for the most part, he doesn't mind me being in my craft room 99% of the time when I'm home. I do work full time, so I don't get to be in here as much as I would like to. But sometimes he will complain a little bit. And so I'll go out with him and sit out on the couch and I'll just do clusters because all I need is a pile of scraps and a stapler. So that's easy. So there's a little beehive one. Look, we're almost done with these scraps, you guys. Let me set that to the side. This is what we have left, and we started with quite a few. All right, let's do a little drawing. Let's do a little giveaway. I need to get rid of some more of these. So, I'm going to write a number down, and it's going to be between 1 and 20. And I want the person closest to that number is the person who's going to win a little envelope of goodies from my desk. So go ahead and type your numbers in, you guys. Madeline has hers, Linda, Darla. Millie has her name in there. Who else? Who else? Oh, go ahead and put a number in, and I'm going to draw. If you're buffering, you may want to hit refresh up at the top. I'm not showing any buffering, so hope it's not my end, but it could be. One in 20. 1 in 20. Thanks, Darla. All right, I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Anybody else who hasn't done it yet, get your number in, and then I'm going to reveal who it is. Okay. So who is closest to this number without going over? The number is 14. Who has number 14 or closest? Let's see. I think Linda had 13. So if anybody didn't have, nobody had 14 on the dot, did they? If not, Linda, you are my first winner. Congratulations. Yay. So this is going to be Linda. Congratulations, Linda. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have a fortune at the mailbox tomorrow. Would have been cheaper for me just to throw these things away, you guys, but I'd rather give them to you. So here's another one with just the ephemera. It's hard to see, but this little pink little edging piece is on there, and there's another little piece. And you could stamp something in this corner, which I think I'll do. So I put a little stamp in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let's do another one similar to that one, because I have a set of boots from that admissions ticket that I've had left from a kid. I can't remember which kid it was from Calico Collage, but I had a couple of these pieces left. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another piece of this book page. And we'll just dress that up. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm glad you got something. You know, I'm not lucky at all. I have never won anything, I don't think. Oh, I take that back. I did one time, was able to won a tag from somebody a long time ago. But it's fun. It's just fun to have a little. If you guys are going to take the time to watch me, I just think it's fun to be able to do something for you. And I appreciate all of you who watch my channel. My channel is a little over a year old, and I think I have close to 3,500 subscribers, which is crazy to me. But I just appreciate all of you so very much, because this is I love to teach. I love to share, and I'm a principal now, and so I teach and share in a little different way. But I just really enjoy the Facebook community, the Etsy community, and definitely the YouTube community. So there's our other little piece. So now I have a little matching set. Isn't that cute? Grandma's Garden. Thanks, Darla. Yep, you're absolutely right. It is Grandma's Garden. All right. Are we getting any closer, you guys? I keep thinking that it looks like we still have way too many scraps on this desk. Way too many. All right, I'm going to grab another one of my collage cards. I'm going to tear it up. Tear it up, tear it up. And we're going to keep using this muslin, because you all know I love my muslin. We'll add that. Add this. And what do I have over here? Oh, I have this adorable little bird. But the bird is going to need something lighter, because the bird's very dark. So I'm going to add this lighter piece right here. And then I'm going to add my little bird. Can you see that? Isn't that cute? But before I do that, I'm going to show you how to add some thread. So I have some light blue thread right here. So I'm going to add a little nest for my bird. I'll put my nest right here. That way it'll pop a little color in there. Look at that, you guys. I don't know if you can see it, but let me staple it first. So that's something white. It's hard to see because the thread is light blue, but that is so cute. Oh my gosh. Ella, I definitely use muslin. I use muslin all the time in my collage pieces. Actually, I'll show you. I have this. This is crazy. This is an old peanut butter jar. And so what I do is I rip these strips. I have like, they're about 1-inch strips, and you can see it's in there. And then I stuff it in there. And then I also have little wider strips, but I just keep stuffing it in there, and I use these pieces. But I stuff these strips in like this, and then I leave it hanging over my jar, over my jar like this. So it reminds me to use the little pieces. And then I just pull it and snip a little piece at a time. And you can see, actually, And then I also throw in there my little lace pieces, which we're going to use that because I forgot I had some of those in there. And so that way, when I'm working on clusters, if I go out on the couch and I'm working on clusters, I just grab that little jar and set it next to me, and I use that. And that gives me a little bit of fiber in my clusters. A little bit of fiber. All right, so for this one, it's going to go like this. And we're going to add this beautiful little flower right here. So isn't that pretty? Now, sometimes when I have a blank spot like this is a great opportunity for you to put a little stamp there, which creates a whole nother effect in your clusters. Okay, so you can see all I did is stamp that. And then if I wanted to, I could just simply add the cluster we made earlier. Although it's kind of thick, so I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to add just a piece of my muslin. And then the other thing you can do, I'll show you this little trick. You can ruffle your muslin. So you just pull one of your threads and kind of keep it intact. And so sometimes I'll ruffle my muslin like that. And there's another little cluster. Now, if I wanted to, I could take and put this little flower over this, which I think I will. And now I've just dressed it up even more. Fiber really does add to the collage. I really, and you do not need a lot of it. That's why one of the things I sell a lot of is my junk journal bolts. And they're not really bolts, but they look like little mini bolts. I sell those because I can give people 6 2.5-inch strips of 6 different fabrics. And they get a variety. So for people that don't have a lot of fabric, they have a variety to work with. And that little junk bolt that you get will do, oh my gosh, hundreds of clusters, hundreds. But this time I'm going to use cotton fabric because some of you might just have cotton at home. Or any type of fabric, and we're going to use that card base again, that manila, and I'm just grunging it up, and I do wrinkle it up so that I can get some more texture when I go over it. So the only thing I'm going to caution you on if you're using fabric is you want sort of a little heavier base behind it. If you don't do that, you're going to have some problems on your page. So just go ahead and do that. You know, I love my muslin, so I'm just going to grab a piece of my muslin and we're going to pull a thread, kind of wrinkle it up a little bit. I'm going to add that over there. I have this little cute vellum bird that's you can't really see very well. So I think if we put one of these pretty pieces behind it, no, that's not going to work either. Well, we'll just put him on there. He's kind of subtle. And that's kind of a flat cluster. But there you go. There's another one. And you know what? What I can do here, though, is I can do a stamp. So I have this postcard stamp. Well, you can't see it very well. That's okay. Because this is a cluster, it doesn't matter. So we'll go this way with it. And it kind of gives it a little bit of a grunge. And I'm just going to we'll kind of go both ways. It's fine. And then, so that just kind of gives it a little bit of a grungy look as well. And if you didn't like that, you could cover that up with something else later. So. Oh, that's a great idea. Madeline, I'm glad you're feeling motivated to do some of these. That's kind of my whole point of getting on today, is just to see, what you all are doing and remind you you don't have to get out and buy things. I mean, of course, I love when you buy things from my shop, but and other shops, but a lot of us have things and we need to use up some of our stuff. And so here's just an easy way to use up some of that stuff that we already have. And it's not taking a lot of supplies. Or if you want to make some of these and you don't have some of these supplies, then you can just get a small kit, a small collage kit to be able to make a few of these cute little pieces. Well, what's going on with my stapler now? Oh, we've got a staple problem here. And I don't have a Tim Holtz tiny attacher. I would love one. I just don't have one. So I just use a regular old stapler. Now, if you had a tiny attacher, that would be so cute because you'd have even smaller staples. But I don't have one of those. So I just use my regular stapler. And there we go. All right, so we have been on for about an hour and 30 minutes. And you saw what kind of mess I started with. Let me just move some of these things out of the way. I want to show you what we ended up making in about an hour and a half time. And you saw how many supplies and things I had out. All right, let's get these little pieces thrown away. I really want to do something with this little cluster that we made. Can't leave it. I can't leave it. Sorry, guys. Please forgive me. I said I was done and I'm not. Can't quite leave this one. All right, I need all right, so there's a tag. Okay. Whew. So here's what I have left. Out of all those little scrap pieces we had, this is all I have left. So let me get my little baggies out. And I'm going to baggie up some more. What did I do with them? I just had them. And then we're going to look at what we had left. Baggies, oh baggies, where did you go? Here we go. Okay. Yeah, they're great for tag toppers. And you guys, this is just, all this is a note card. That's it. All I did is just staple it to the top. You know, this one, I used a calico collage design too. And look, I can take and make a tag out of this one too. Whoops. That one's kind of thick. So this one will glue. So there's another tag topper. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm throwing in some little bits from my desk because I told you I'm cleaning up all this stuff, making a couple little mini kits for you guys to. Hi, Jen B. How are ya? To do some collaging on your own. Put a little piece of my muslin in there. A couple of postage stamps and this little butterfly. Actually, I think it's a moth. All right, and I got enough. I think we'll make one more little mini kit. One more little mini kit. Oh, I found another piece. Awesome. Another little mini kit. All right, so there we go. Put a little piece of feed sack in there for you. This little piece of muslin here. All right, so what I'm going to do, oops, and I'll put these two little flower images in this one. All right, so I'm going to show you what we made, and then I'm going to draw for a couple little mini kits. Get this all cleaned up, you guys. Oh, so sorry. Well, Jen, we've been making all kinds of things with all the junk off of my table here. So let's look at what we made. So here's our clusters. Here's our two tags with our topper. Cluster, cluster, cluster. Here's just a quick tag. This one was just simple. Look at all these that we made, you guys. Plus, I have 3 envelopes of things that I'm already sending to people. Running out of room, running out of room. So you can see in a short amount of time, you know, what you can make. It really did not take a lot of time to make all this stuff up. So how many did we get? We got 1, 2, 3 tags, 4 tags, 5, 6 tags. Did I have any tags in here, guys? Because remember, Linda's getting these, so we made these as well. So she got a tag in 2 clusters. Diana had 2 of these gorgeous tags. And Shelly has 2 tags. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We made 11 tags. And we made 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 clusters in an hour and 30 minutes. And I did a lot of talking. I mean, I could have done some much faster than that. Oh, and we made this little guy too, which I think is so cute. I love it. I'm keeping this one. I'm not giving this one away. I'm sorry, guys. That one's going back in my bin where I said I wasn't going to put any more stuff. So, and I'm going to keep this one and this one because in this one because these will be perfect for a journal that I'm working on. Other than that, I want to give these away. I want them off my desk. And I want to give away these little packets. And so what I'll do with these packets is I'm going to give you, I have 3 little packets. So I'm going to give you a card and a packet. So let's make some giveaway piles here. So we'll do this, 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 and then, oh, I need that one for my, and then we'll do this, this, and this, and let's see here. Sorry, guys. All right, so that'll be a giveaway. And this will be a giveaway. Do this. Trying to match them up kind of so they kind of coordinate. Not doing a very good job here. So these kind of coordinate. And I'll do this one. Actually, I'll do this and this because I want to get that off my desk. So, okay. So here's my little giveaways. You guys are gonna cost me a fortune. Cost me a fortune in postage this week, but that's okay. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to give away. All right. So how do we want to do this? All right. The first giveaway is going to be this one. And I want you guys to oh my goodness, I can't even think. How do we want to, we'll do a number for the first one. We'll do a number from 1, actually we'll do a number from 25 to 50. 25 to 50. Go ahead and go. 25 to 50. Darla, I need some help over here, sister. Struggling. The struggle is real today. I'll tell you why the struggle is real. I haven't had any caffeine yet today. And while everybody's put their numbers in, I am going to go live again later this evening. I probably go live around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone because I have some things to share. And then I'll probably, I don't know, I'll do some little craft with me. Enter number between 25 and 50. And Darla, one of these little packs is going to you. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm busy over here packaging away. You guys are probably like, she is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I am a little crazy. Oh, thank you so much, Kathleen. Yeah, they really did turn out great. Yeah, Kathleen, I need you to do another number because somebody else already had 32. Just pick another one. I'm going to do the closest number without going over to the number that I selected. And we're going to do quite a few here. One of these is going to have Darla's name on it, though, because I appreciate you helping, Darla. Look at that. And I used up all these envelopes. So I'm using up my stash. Okay, are we ready? The number I selected was 28. Who has closest to 28 without going over? Closest to 28 without going over. Who had closest to 28, guys? Yes, you can play again, Linda. Hold on. I need to, let me start over. Girls, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in there like Darla did, and then I'm going to say go because people started doing it after I said. So we're going to do a number from 30. Number from 30 to 50. And I will take the 2 closest this time. Go. I'll take the 2 closest, whether it's over or under. All right, and stop. So the number is 41. So my 2 closest, Emma Walker and Madeline. Congratulations. All right. Yay! Congratulations. Yeah, Linda, you can play again. It was my fault. I should have said start the first time. So I'll do that from now on. I'll type it in and say start. Because there was some confusion. I actually showed the number and then you popped up 28. So that was my fault. So I apologize. Everybody can enter again. Everybody can enter again. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. So we're gonna enter again. This time we're gonna do a number between 50 and 75, and I will take the 2 closest numbers to my number. Go. And while you guys are picking your numbers, I'm going to go grab a drink because my throat is getting sore. So excuse me for just a moment. Sorry about that. I told you I'm getting a terrible. My Go didn't post. It should have. Darla, it was right under your Hi Yasina. You can't see it? I know. Thanks so much, Selena. I'm so happy that you did that. You totally missed out on all the fun. I was making all kinds of scrap pieces and now I'm giving it all away. I took everything that was on my table, dumped it out, and decided that it had to go. And I'm happy to say that most of the stuff is gone off my table. So I can show you a few little snippets that we made that I kept. The rest of them I'm giving away. These ladies are going to cost me a fortune in postage tomorrow, but at least my desk is clean. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I'm actually going to do another live tonight. Craft with me. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop it now. Darla, I'm not sure what happened. Thank you, though, for helping. I'm going to stop it now. So stop. The number is 51. So Darla, if you'll help me figure out who the two closest was, I'd appreciate it. I'm not sure. Maybe we're buffering a little bit, but I am going to do another live tonight, Craft with me. And I think I'm going to do it probably around 5:30 p.m. So what do you guys want to see tonight? What do you want to see tonight? So Yasina, you received one. Yasina, congratulations. I'm going to send yours, honey, with your order. Because I'll be shipping those out tomorrow. You'd love to see the long arm machine? All right. Maybe I'll go down to Selena and show you guys the long arm machine. 51. Who's the other person that was closest? I know you're a sewing geek. What I need to do, though, I don't have one loaded. So it depends on whether... Jen, you had 58? Awesome. Congratulations, Jen. So if I don't do that this Sunday, I'll definitely do it next Sunday. What else do you guys want to see tonight? Okay, Selena, you do that. You got one of your I Spy quilts done? Selena, do you have one of your I Spy quilts done? I'd love to do one of your small I Spy quilts or any quilt, but awesome. Send it to me and I will quilt it for you. And then we can show your pack. We can show your I Spy pack. And then we can show what you can do with it. And then I'll quilt it and we'll kind of do a collaboration. Are you up for that? Right. I'm just saying, Selena, you could show those packs, those I Spy packs. And if you don't have an I Spy quilt, that's fine. If you don't have one, that's fine. I was just thinking, I know you're pushing those I Spy packs. And so I was just thinking if you could show the I Spy packs and then send the quilt down and then I could long arm quilt it live, which would be really cool. And you guys could kind of see how that works. So, But whatever, send me something. Send me something, sister, and we'll do it. All right. I've got 3 more, you guys. 3 more prizes. So I probably won't do the long arm tonight. I know you wish you had that machine. I wish we lived closer because I think we could be double trouble for sure. All right. Thanks, Darla. Darla, honey, I've already sent you something because you've been amazing. I don't even have you as a wrench, but I'm going to add you as a wrench because you've done so much help. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So we're going to do one more final giveaway, and then I will come back on at 5:30 tonight. Are you guys up for some Christmas stuff? Do you want me to do maybe some Christmas embellishments? I know it's only September, but we have to start thinking about it. And I worked all morning on putting together some December daily kits that are going to go up in my shop. So maybe I'll show you guys some of those. Or we could do some more clusters if you guys wanted to do some more clusters. You love my snowmen. Oh, I love them too. You know what? Maybe we'll do some more because I want to make some more of these. Look what I did, Selena. I made these little notebook packets with my snowmen and added washi tape pencils. Maybe I'll show you guys how to make these because I had so much washi tape and I need to use it up. And so I made these little packs that I'm going to be selling at Christmas time. And I showed it a little bit earlier, but look, aren't these cute? And this slides off. And inside is a little notebook. So I got the idea from Lyric Lover 810. She made the little notebooks, and then I took my little snowmen from last week and added them as a little belly band on the front. And then I was like, well, there's still room left in the package. So I took and made these little pencils to match it. So maybe we'll do those tonight. How about that? We'll do that and maybe some snowman embellishments. I'm sorry, or some Christmas embellishments, just to get us thinking about the holidays. So 5:30 Eastern Standard Time Zone. So if you have not subscribed to me, subscribe to me and click the little bell so that it pops up. Let me show you the other ones that I did real quick. So then I decided not to do some Christmas ones. And so this is some Tim Holtz fabric. Whoops. And aren't these cute? Look at this one. I love this one. It's my favorite. So I took all those little snowmen that we made last week and I made these 4. And then I decided to use up some die cuts that I had. Yeah, Darla, that's actually what I was thinking is of doing a craft fair. And so that's why I started making them up. And if not, I'll give them away as gifts because these are great teacher gifts. Or for my secretary, or, you know, they're great little stocking stuffer type things. And so I was thinking, I really want to do a craft fair, but to be honest, you guys, I'm not sure that I can manage 2 Etsy stores and craft fairs this year. Excuse me, and work full time. Okay, Linda, I'll send you another one. Not a big deal. Okay, we've got 2 left. We're going to do one more. Okay, so it's going to be pick a number between 75 and 100, and the 2 closest without going over are going to win the last 2. And as soon as I hit the post, go. Go. Come on, Selena, put your number in. Put a number in between 75 and 100, hon. Selena, we're waiting for your number. It keeps retracting your number? That's weird because you're a wrench, so you should be able to put it in whatever you want. There you go. Huh. Darla, I see it's retracting your number too. That's so weird. Okay, and we're going to stop. And the number is 67. Number is 67. So who's my two closest to 67? It looks like Kathleen. Oh, you are totally right, Darla. Oh my gosh, you guys. I told you I needed caffeine. Look at me. I'm a mess. I am a mess. I'm a mess. All right. Hold on. I will draw between 75 and 100. Oh, maybe I shouldn't go on later tonight. I'll ask my husband to pick one. Just hang on. He's out here. He hasn't seen the number. Ty, pick a number between 75 and 100. Okay, he picked the number 76, you guys. 76. Oh my gosh, I am far from perfect, guys. Okay, he picked 76. So who is the closest? And isn't that funny? I picked 67 and he picked 76. 76 is a number he picked. I promise he didn't see it. So who's closest to 76? Good cripes. All right, Kathleen is definitely one. And I'll tell you why 67 and 76 is important to us. Who is the next one closest? Who was the next one closest? So while we're figuring that out, so 67 we had a Mustang with 67 Mustang. So 6 and 7 are numbers that are important to us. So it's funny that's why he said that. All right. And then Linda with 80. Oh my gosh, Linda was very lucky today. All right, awesome. Okay, guys. Well, all of these letters will be going out provided, excuse me, that you go to my Etsy shop today, as soon as this is over, and you send me your mailing address. I'll address these up, send them out. I'm going to be working on getting orders ready. If you've already purchased an order from me, I'll just slip it in. Other than that, between 5:30 and 6 p.m. tonight, I'll come on and we'll do another live. And it will be a craft with me. And I think we'll make these little notebooks. I think we'll do some of these notebooks and I'll show you my new kit. I actually have 2 new kits. I have some new fabric bundles that I'll be selling. And so Oh, thank you, Darla. And I do have a sale going on in my shop today, 20% off. So check it out over there. Anybody going to be able to make it back at 5:30 or 6 tonight? Because I definitely need a couple of moderators. Can't do this on my own today. I'll drink a lot of caffeine, though, before the next one. All right. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for watching. For those of you who are going to watch the replay, thank you for watching the replay. It's fun. It's just, I'm glad to be out here and be teaching. And one of these days, I gotta show these. I know I put these on, and then I promise I'll get off. But I made these beautiful, beautiful boho beads last Sunday night at about, I don't know, 10 or 11 p.m. And so thanks, Selena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So if you guys are interested in boho beads one Sunday night, we'll do boho beads. But these are fun. And yes, congratulations to all the winners. Let's plan on Selena, 5:30 or 6 better for you, hon. Let me know which one's better. Definitely click the bell. Have an awesome day, you guys. And I will see you all tonight that can make it. Have a great day. Send me a message on Etsy if you are a winner, and I will get those out to you. Bye, everyone.